Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video here, I am going to be doing a really quick story time. So as you guys can see, I am not hardly moving my left arm as much. This is my right arm because it's the one that's got Chucky on it. Now, this here is a story time about what happened to me today at work. So it is actually, when I am filming this video, it is currently Saturday, August 8th at 8:55 at night. So as you guys can see, so this happened 7 hours ago. Now, this here happened to me at work. Yes, I am sitting outside here in the truck telling you guys this. Sorry for the big glare. That is because I have my ring light right here. So let's go ahead and jump right on into this story time. Okay, so like I said, this here is a story time video. So as you guys can see, my hand is bandaged up right here. As you guys can see. Now, I am going to actually insert a picture right here on actually what happened, because I can't take this bandage off without having to redo everything. But like I was saying, I will insert a picture over here on exactly what happened, because I do not want to take this bandage off or I'm going to have to redo everything. So basically, I didn't have to go into work today until 12 o'clock. I got there exactly at 12:05 today. Now, like I've been doing for the last couple of days, I have been working the grill for the last 3 or 4 days. Myself. Like, both grills by myself. So, what actually had happened today was I was running both grills by myself because one girl went on lunch or went back home or something other, however it was. So my manager and assistant manager asked me if I could run both grills by myself. I said yes, because that's what I've been doing for the last 4 days anyways. I got pretty much used to it. So I was doing the quarter meat for the quarter pounders and all the other burgers, and plus the actual like Big Mac and the cheeseburgers, stuff like that, like the burgers for that, because there's two separate meats. One is called red meat and the other one's called quarter meat. So I was putting them down and everything. After I put all them down, it was about 5 minutes before I got to go to my actual break / lunch, because where my time to come in today wasn't until 12 o'clock. My assistant manager said that she said, Michelle, once it hits like a little bit after 2, then you can go on your lunch / 30-minute break. Because like I explained to you guys previously, that I do have a 30-minute lunch / regular break, like where I can sit outside, talk, smoke a few cigarettes if I smoked, or chew 2 chews maybe. But basically what I normally do on my 30-minute break is eat. Because knowing me, I am a little pig. I love to eat. So it was like 5 minutes before my lunch break, like I said. The incident happened at 1:45 today. Now, what I had actually done is I burnt the shit out of my hand. Viewer discretion is advised. There's no blood or anything like it was when I cut my finger that day cutting the chicken, but there's no blood or anything. It's just my skin from here, from here. Yeah. I'm going to show you guys. Alright, you guys know where my cross, it's right here. This burn goes to a little bit above my rose. So, yeah, there you go. This part is the burn, actually. So, it goes from right through here, and actually that part's still sore. So it goes from there to here. So this much of my hand is burnt bad. But actually how I did it was, yesterday I kind of really not got in trouble, but yesterday was kind of a bad day for me and everything. So I really got called to my manager's office, and my manager told me to pick up the pace a little bit. She said, honey, everybody has them days. It's no big deal. You're not in trouble. You're not going to get fired or anything. So she just told me just to pick up the pace a little bit, because I told her what was going on. I told her that I really didn't feel good and that I was cramping because I was on my period. She goes, honey, everybody has them days. I understand. I'm a woman too, so I have them days pretty much every time when I'm on my period. So it's like, okay. And so today I come into work at 12 o'clock, like I said. And this happened at 1:45. Exactly what I was doing was, you know how I told you guys that you got to clean the grill? If you guys worked in fast food, or especially McDonald's, you guys know what I'm talking about when I say that you have to clean the grill after each use. So pretty much how you scrape it, you take this long, I can't really show you guys on camera, but it's from here to here, this little metal scraper here, and basically you just scrape the stuck pieces of meat, bacon, whatever that's on the grill. You just scrape the stuck pieces up, and then you use a squeegee to squeegee, whatever they're called. You use that to get the rest of the grease off the grill, so nothing will stick, nothing will burn, and so you can have more room to put stuff, because you got to lay 8 burgers on one side and you got to lay 8 burgers on the other side if you're doing like the regular meat. Now for the quarter pounders, it's either 2 or 3 quarter pounder meat at a time. For me, I do 2 because it's easier for me to keep up with. They said it's either 2 or 3. Now sometimes it is 3 at a time, and sometimes it's 4 at a time, so it just depends. So what I was doing after that, this one person, not going to say no names, was coming through to bring a tray of nuggets in, because he just now got them out of the fryer, and I bumped into him. When I bumped into him, I was scraping the grill, and I was scraping the grill just a little bit faster because I was doing the red meat, quarter meat. I had a thing of bacon laid down at the same time, plus a thing of sausage, because I think today was all day breakfast. I'm not for sure. So I was doing all that at once. So everything was just hitting me all at once today. Now, with how I done it, I was scraping the grill. Remember, I told you guys that I not really got in trouble yesterday, but she just told me to pick up the pace, be a little bit faster, that she had to wait on cars 3 times yesterday for the sausage. So I was a little bit on the slow side yesterday because I had a lot going on yesterday, had a lot going through my mind. So I was scraping the grill kind of fast. I mean, I was sitting there going like this. That's normally how I do. I scrape the grill really fast, use the squeegee really fast, because we're the quarter pounders or whatever comes up like this. I mean, you gotta be like this. If you guys worked in fast food, you guys know what I'm talking about. If you ain't worked in fast food, it's hard. I mean, McDonald's is easy, but it's hard at the same time, if that makes any sense. Like the fryer for the French fries and the nuggets and stuff, that's easy, and the grill is easy for me, but it's just you got to be a lot faster on the grill. Now, for some of the meat, it takes a minute. Some of them takes a few seconds. It just all depends on the setting, and you got to actually push buttons and just a bunch of stuff, but that's not what this video is about. It's not how to work the grill, it's how I got burnt on the grill. So basically, I was doing the grill like this really fast, scraping it, scrape. I bumped into him, elbowed him, didn't mean to. I mean, when you go to space, like, like this big. You got a space this big to bring a tray of meat, a tray of nuggets, a tray of whatever, and put in a little cabinet thing up here that where you just push the button to so it stays warm. Now, I was doing that really fast. Normally, I get burnt like this. This here is another one I did today. That's how I normally get burnt. But today, just it is still hurting me, and I done this at like 1:45. You guys should have seen how bad it was when I first did this. But back to what I was saying. I was scraping the grill really fast, bumped into one of my friends. When I bumped into him, grease splashed up and got me. He didn't get anything from it, so, you know, he just got a little elbowed in the back and stuff like that. So I got the worst end of it. As soon as I burnt myself, I started slinging my hand like this to get the grease off of it. That was my first instinct. Because, you know, once you get hurt, you got to either sling it or start cussing. For me, I just started slinging my hand like this. Now, I am used to getting burnt, but not this bad. I'm always used to getting burnt like this, or just little spots on my face when I fry something splashes up on me. That's how bad I'm usually getting burnt. The baddest I've ever been burnt was when I touched the cigarette bar. I burnt the palm of my hand, which that was when I was a little kid, I think. But what happened, like I told you guys, I bumped into him, and my assistant manager / actual GM saw it, and as soon as they saw it, they started coming running to me. She put cold water on it. She put mustard on it. That's why I have mustard still on my hand, and that's why in the picture I showed you guys in the beginning of this video, I had mustard on my hand. And she put the burn ointment on it. She tried everything to stop it from hurting. So I had to text him. Well, I texted asshole, which is Fido. I texted him, told him to tell Babe to come and get me. He didn't answer his message. So I texted Babe on my text now number from my cell phone number. It didn't go through until he got there. So I was like, well, you know what? I forgot about us having a house phone. So I called the house phone, and when I called the house phone, Babe was like, what's wrong? And I told him. He said, okay, I'm on my way. So he spun halfway down the driveway and about took out the mailbox. So I was talking to her, and, well, when I did, she was asking me if I was okay and everything. So I said, yeah, I'm okay. So yeah, that is how this happened today. I wish I could take this off and show you guys, but I actually can't without having to rewrap it. Ooh. I wonder if I can do it like this. Yep. There's parts of it. There's part of it. You guys can't see it. But yeah, there's one of the blisters. There is one of the blisters. Actually, that's a big ass blister. Damn. But I wish I can actually take this bandage off and show you guys. And what actually hurt the worst is because where I had to wear the tattoo sleeves, I had to just yank it off her. Just as soon as I got burnt, I had to just rip it off her. Pretty much. I had to just take my sleeves here and just pretty much just yank them off like this. And I got burnt there, through here a little bit, but this arm ain't that bad. So the whole length of this is how big the burn is. So that is the story time on how I got burnt today. The doctor told me, well, when I got burnt, my manager told me, she goes, I want you going to urgent care. Do you have somebody to come and get you, take you to urgent care? I was like, yeah, my boyfriend. She said, okay, honey, when you go to urgent care, I want you to come back after they, do whatever they're going to do for it. And after you come back, we'll see what they said. And then what they said, I will let you have off them few days to get better and to get this burn better. So I went to the doctor, sat at the urgent care, which it's the actual thing. I went to the urgent care. When I did, they told me to just pretty much take a wash rag and just go like this in a downward motion and get the peeled skin off and everything. But they said that if I couldn't bear the pain of it, to go to Cowboy Huntington and get them to pretty much just rip it off her and pop the blisters. So I was like, nope, I'm not doing that. I'll just go put the ointment on it, put the bandage on it, and let her heal on her own. Now, when I was also explaining to you guys that I didn't feel really good the other day, that my whole arm was numb and tingly, I think I told you guys about that. They gave me medicine for that the other day, so I still have to take it. And he said that he's more nervous, not really nervous, but worried about my nerves and my pinky. Because ever since I burnt myself, my pinky has been twitching off and on. So, and I can't really lift anything. I can't hardly move my fingers. I can't hardly flip anything off. In other words, I can't hardly flip anything off. I can't hardly make a fist. I have to hold the phones like this when I'm picking them up. I have to keep it like this to keep it from hurting. Also, I've been feeling, it's my heartbeat. I know what it is. But I've been feeling it burn, then stop. Then burn, then stop. See, I've been burnt, but never this bad before. I've seen other people burnt this bad. The only baddest I've had a burn is a sunburn. And I told my manager, I was like, I have a high tolerance for pain, but when it comes to burns, not tattoos, but just scratch that part. I told her, I said that I have a high pain tolerance, but when it comes to burns, toothaches, and earaches, I'm a baby. And period cramps, I'm a baby. About it. She goes, oh honey, I get it. We all get that way sometimes. So, yeah, I was sitting there crying the whole time after it happened. I didn't actually get to go to the doctor until almost 3 o'clock. So, so after all that happened and everything, then when I got out of the doctor, I had to go back to work and tell my manager what happened. So I have 5 days off work right now. I am pretty much not really on bed rest right now, but I'm pretty much having to keep my arm like this elevated to keep it from hurting really bad. But like I was saying about I feel it burning and stop burning, then burning again. It feels like a contraction. If you had a baby or have period cramps, you guys know what I'm talking about. That's how bad this shit hurts, but 10 times worse. It feels like somebody's just taking a knife and going up my arm like this, but with a serrated knife, like a bread knife. Excuse me. I've been talking a lot. My throat's getting dry. But I have 5 days off. I don't go back to work again until the 13th. I told him, I said that something just really wanted me to get burnt today. To get clocked out of work. And they told me, said that after I get back from the doctor, come back in, tell me what they said, bring me your excuse. And so that's what I done. And then I clocked out. I clocked out at 3:54, I think. See how I just went like this? It started burning, feeling like contractions again. But my hand was swollen like this today. I couldn't move my hand because it was so stiff and everything. But when I got it to the doctor, the only thing they done is rinsed off with the saline solution, which is pretty much salt water. Saline solution is what they flush out the IV IV things with, the hose for the IV. Yeah, that's what the saline solution is. It's pretty much the salt water, which that burnt like crazy. Then they looked at it, told me that pretty much there's really nothing that they can do for it unless I went to Cabell Huntington. And I was like, I'm not going to Cabell Huntington. I'll just deal with the pain. So they put the bacitracin, that whatever it's called, the actual burn ointment on it. Yeah, this stuff right here. They put this on it, which is the bacitracin. They put that on it. Told me how to dress it and everything. Pretty much get the non-stick gauze. Put just a dollop on there and then smear it on there with the gauze. Like, hello, I'm a CNA. I know this part. So, and then wrapped it up with this. So, that is this story time on how I burnt my hand today. So yeah, if you like this video of me telling you guys how I got burnt today, give it a big thumbs up. Go down and subscribe if you ain't already to become a member of my family. Don't forget to turn on the little bell to be notified when I upload. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that with the cross that is on my hand, it's going to be scarred, and my tattoo is pretty much going to be screwed up. My little cross is going to be screwed up. Yeah, so if you guys made it to the end of this video, say, comment down there, scar cross. Comment that down below if you guys made it to the end of this video. So I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to go in here and eat some stuffed peppers, and I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys. Bye.